implication will this have on the party as a whole? Uncle Roro, break it down for us.
Well, since I wore my Easter suit for Aaron Haynes, who's watching, my wife is an ordained minister. She got papers. I'm bootleg. Let's just go to church. Where you at, Robert Jeffress? Where you at, Ralph Reed? Where are you, Franklin Graham? Where are you, Paula White? Where are all of you white conservative evangelicals who love talking about morality and principles and family and values? How are you saying nothing? Y'all were all running your mouths when Congressman John Conyers, the late congressman, was accused of sexual harassment. You were running your mouths when Senator Al Franken was accused of the same thing, but now all of a sudden you're quiet. Now CNN is reporting that Matt Gaetz was showing nude photos and videos of women he allegedly slept with to other House members. Where are you? See, this shows the hypocrisy of these white conservative evangelicals and also the black conservative evangelicals who stand with them. This shows how foul and fake they are. If Keenan Ivory Wayans and Jada Pinkett Smith did a sequel to A Low Down Dirty Shame, it will be a documentary on today's Republican Party. They say nothing with one of their members. And Fox News for 3 days hadn't said a word until Brett Baer reported on it last night. Oh, but you had Matt Gaetz on nearly 20 times in the month of March. This shows you how fake and how much of a joke they are when it comes to family values. You are not the party of family values. You are not the party of the working class. You are silent and quiet, and that's why I will never again, they can't say anything about any future Democrat or anybody else because of their shameful behavior. They're fake Christians.
Well, Roro, I just want to let you know it's Saturday, not Sunday, but you took us to church anyway. So thank you for that. And you made some really good points. Paula, I wanted to get you to weigh in here, but we're running out of time. And I really want to make the hard turn here to talk about Lil Nas X. I got these two church folks on with me, so I'm curious everyone's opinion. Everyone from Fox News to Republican governors have expressed outrage about Lil Nas X's new video from Montero, but his Twitter clapbacks have almost been as epic as the video himself. Like my personal favorite, quote, I spent my entire teenage years hating myself because of the ish, you all know what I'm talking about, y'all preached would happen to me because I was gay. So I hope you are mad, stay mad, feel the same anger you teach us to have towards ourselves. I have to say the Lil Nas X video certainly achieved what he wanted. It caused a whole lot of conversation. But Paulo, what do you make of this? Because some people are saying, oh, this is satanic, it's devil worship. But, you know, in some ways it's him expressing himself as an artist. So what's your take?
Yeah, I'd just start by saying that I think the outrage is completely misplaced, right? It's not that he is somehow failing Christianity or the church. It's that for decades, for centuries, Christianity has failed queer people. I mean, how many times, and I include myself, have we heard that I will go to hell because I love the way that I love, right? How many times has he heard that time and time again? And so that is simply him completely reclaiming that narrative. That's one part. And then the second thing is we should always be celebrating any time that someone can unapologetically be whomever they want, right? There's not enough representation of Black queer youth on any TV screens, on any cell phones, on music. And so this literally saves lives, right? Coming out of the closet, loving in silence, loving inside of closets, it can cost lives. And so I am nothing but happy. And I think we should let him do whatever the hell he wants. That is the Gen Z generation that is unstoppable. And to create art for no one other than yourself is something that we should always celebrate.
Ro, I want to ask you because, look, some of these people know these lyrics better than I do. When Cardi B came out with WAP, they knew the song better than I did. They knew the video better than I did. So all these conservatives who are up in arms about this, why do they seem to focus on this issue more than actual policy that they should be focused on? You had South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem focused on this. And it's like, girlfriend, you run a state run rampant with COVID right now. Why is this your focus? What do you have to say about it?
Because the Republican Party is focused on the cultural touch points, and they use that to drive their people out to the polls. The strongest base of the Republican Party are white conservative evangelicals. These are the very issues that get them ramped up. Now, let me be real clear. I don't even joke around with Satan and the devil, and so you can keep them shoes. Plus, I ain't never spending that much money for a damn pair of tennis shoes. But But the bottom line here is this here. This is all about ramping up their base. That's what it boils down to. For him, it's about marketing. It's about branding. And so those two things clash. And that's all you really have going on here. And so they're going to keep talking about it. That's what they do because they can't talk about policy. They don't want to talk about policy. They don't want to discuss the poor or anything along those lines. That's why.
All right. This was the best panel we had all day. Angela, you'll have to come back. We're so out of time. But thank you, Angela, Paula Ramos, and Roland Martin. We'll have to have this exact panel back again 1,000 times. I love all your input, and thank you so much. And don't go anywhere at home, because coming up, the latest in the backlash against Georgia's Jim Crow revival as Major League Baseball takes its business elsewhere. Stay tuned.